Pregnant Jinger Duggar shares photo kissing husband Jeremy Vuolo as she reflects on how they met. Although Jinger Duggar Vuolo couldn't have predicted her love story, it's one of her personal favorites to tell. In an Instagram post on Wednesday, the Counting On star reflected on meeting husband Jeremy Vuolo, whom she was introduced to by her older sister Jessa Duggar Seawald and brother-in-law Ben Seawald. There are a few questions new friends usually ask over dinner. One of them is, "So, how did you guys meet?" I love that question because I love telling the story, Jinger, 26, wrote alongside a photo of herself and Jeremy, 32, sharing a smooch. For us, it was a smart introduction from @Ben_Seawald and @Jessa Seawald that neither of us could have predicted would take us where we are today. Smirk. The pregnant reality star continued. Sometimes I thank God for sister and brothers-in-law who are part-time matchmakers. Open mouth smile, Jinger wrote. In June 2016, People exclusively revealed that Jinger and Jeremy, a former professional soccer player, were officially courting. Jinger said at the time that she met Jeremy the previous May. The two then had the opportunity to go on a missions trip together, she said. It was there that I really saw his heart and really admired his character. I was initially friends with Ben Seawald and Jessa Duggar Seawald, and it was through them that I got to meet Jinger, Jeremy told People. We are very excited to begin this journey together. In November of that year, the couple tied the knot. Following the big day, Jinger left her family home in Arkansas and relocated to Laredo, Texas, with Jeremy to help him with his ministry work. The pair welcomed their first child together, daughter Felicity Nicole, on July 19, 2018. After spending 3 years in the Lone Star State, they announced in May 2019 that they were relocating to Los Angeles. In recent days, God has made it overwhelmingly clear to us that He is leading us out of Laredo. Through much prayer and counsel, the next step for our family is to relocate to Los Angeles to attend Grace Community Church as Jeremy pursues graduate studies at the Master's Seminary, they told People in an exclusive statement. As excited as we are to begin this new adventure, leaving Laredo this July will be one of the hardest things we've ever done. Our friends here have become like family, they continued. Please pray for us as we open this new chapter of our lives. Last month, Jinger and Jeremy, who are now settled into life in LA, announced that they are expecting their second child together. We are so excited, Jinger told People exclusively. Felicity is going to have a sister. Everything looks great with the baby. We're so thankful. Had a lot of checkups and we're just really excited. Their baby on the way comes months after Jinger and Jeremy suffered a devastating miscarriage last fall. The morning after we announced to family that we were expecting, Jinger woke me up very early in the morning, saying that she thought she lost the baby, Jeremy recalled. We found out later that day that she had. That was very difficult and definitely a trial for us. Added Jinger. In those times when your faith is tried, you just run to God all the more. We were just praying together, talking with family, had friends at our church here that just surrounded us. It was such a hard time, but Jer just really supported me, and it was just such a tremendous blessing to have many people who loved on us in that difficulty. After finding out they were expecting again, the couple was overjoyed. Having that little one healthy in the womb and growing strong is so exciting, Jeremy said. The couple's emotional ups and downs will be a part of the new season of Counting On, which premieres next month and documents their new life in LA. Jinger Duggar's new book details. Will her family be safe or scorched? Jinger Duggar's new book may be the latest grenade tossed at the reality show family. Can they really survive another blow? The former reality star is set to release a follow-up to Becoming Free Indeed, My Story of Disentangling Faith from Fear, the memoir Duggar penned last year that delved into her complicated childhood and the relationship with her parents. Prior to that book, Jinger and her husband Jeremy wrote something called The Hope We Hold, Finding Peace in the Promises of God. Jinger Duggar's next book, What Will People Pleaser be about? On January 14th, Jinger will come out with People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations, which is described on Amazon as some sort of self-help book. Are you a people pleaser? Can you even begin to measure how the approval of others has shaped your heart and mind, your faith and relationships, your habits and identity? Reads the synopsis on Amazon. In People Pleaser, New York Times best-selling author Jinger Vuolo shares her personal journey of constantly seeking approval from others and how she found her true identity. As the description continues, it hints that Jinger is ready to dive in deeper into some of the decisions she made while she was under her father's roof and how she feels about her own identity today. From childhood to early adulthood, Jinger Duggar Vuolo followed the expectations of others, never taking the time to discover who she truly was. It wasn't until she asked herself the question, "Who am I?" that she realized she was a people pleaser. This realization led her on a journey of self-discovery and ultimately, to rely on God for her approval and sense of self-worth. Is it a self-help book or a memoir? Jinger hopes this book will inspire others to embark on a similar journey towards freedom, states Amazon, referring to how Duggar has become at least a little bit estranged from her evil parents. She's at least been very critical of the church in which she was raised. This is how the Amazon synopsis concludes. Through her faith and reliance on God, Jinger began to break free from the need for approval and discover true freedom. This book is a guide for anyone struggling with people-pleasing tendencies and seeking to find their true identity and purpose in life. Learn how to. What is Jinger's relationship with the family today? News of this release comes not long after we learned that Jinger is selling her house in Los Angeles. Maybe to move back to Arkansas, but maybe to purchase a larger place with the advance she likely received for this book. If she was given such an advance, it can be deduced that there are at least some juicy bits in the book that throw the family under the bus. And as for her relationship with the family, things have been rather hush-hush as of late. But that's because she's keeping all the really big bombshells a secret for the book. All will be revealed January 2025.